Hey fellas, if love is on your mind, why look any farther? I'm your mojo lady. Just give me your hand and come with me today. Underneath the stars, let me show you the way. I will take you on a joyride that you won't ever forget. You will be hooked, baby. Hello, and welcome to Lady Patice live stream show. My name is Lady Patice. I'm your host for this evening, and over here on my left-hand side is my co-host, Katie Lowe. How you doing there, Katie Lowe?
I'm great. Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday.
Yes, happy Saturday, everyone. I'm telling you, honey, I am hot in here. Like, what's that rapper name? Oh God, his name is what's his name? Nelly. It's getting hot in here. Well, Chicago, we are hot today. 90-some degrees. I'm telling you, a beautiful day. Matter of fact, to go out to the lake and walk. Still be safe about things, even though we're getting out of the coronavirus shutdown, but we still have to be safe about things. And as I would say, continue to do what? Be safe, wash them hands, sanitize them hands, and still keep your social distance until further notice, until everything is 100% clear.
And
wear that 100% clear.
Wear that mask. I don't care what they say.
Absolutely.
Wear your mask or some type of protective covering for your face.
Absolutely. Like for me yesterday, I went to go and get my corona test done yesterday. I still do it every 2 weeks. I still, get the test done. Me and my family, some of us have taken the shots. The rest of us are still debating on it, or we are still, doing research about it, whatever the case may be. But in the meantime, please be safe. I want to move it right along. I want to make an announcement, and our announcement for today is about Laverne Music Box production. If you're looking for good live music, you want to have a real good time at your event, whether it's a birthday party, an anniversary, whether it's a big mega concert or somewhere local, like a lounge or a tamarind or a Patrice or whatever the case may be. You want to have a good time at your event.
Well, I think the screen kind of froze, but I believe what she was saying that if you want to hire a band,
968-1242. Now I know that the broadcast screen is kind of buffering, so let me repeat that announcement again. If you're looking for a good time, call Laverne Music Box Company or production, at 773-968-1242. 773-968-1242. And we have another number that you can reach us by. That is 773-696-6232. Okay, Katie Lowe, there's a lot going on this year, but it seems like something always going on every month. And that is the birthday celebration. Wow.
There's a birthday celebration. Somebody's having a birthday every month. Every day.
Yes. And I want to say happy birthday to just a few people. Now, remind you, y'all, as much as I would love to say happy birthday to each and every one of y'all, our broadcast only lasts for about an hour or so, and then we have to go. So don't get upset or nothing if we didn't say your name. Just remember that you are included in the equation of the birthday celebration. Let me go ahead with the name, shall we? I want to say happy birthday to Jerome, Lisa, Eric, Noah Wiles, which is an actor. Angelina Jolie birthday is today. She's one of my favorite actresses. Oh my God. And guess what? I found a few other famous celebrity birthdays this month too. Brian McKnight. One last try. Oh my God. Happy birthday to Brian McKnight. We have Curtis Mayfield birthday this month. Superfly. Man, I love all of his music. And Denise Williams. Let's hear it for the boys. I think
Yeah.
she made 70 years old. She's 70 and still look young and beautiful. Oh my God. And one last one is El DeBarge. I would have to say, last but not least, is El DeBarge. So happy birthday to all of our birthday people. We hope you enjoy yourself. Be safe, but have all the fun you can have while you're being safe. And I'm gonna play a song. Is that song ready?
Yes, it is.
All right, let's play that birthday song. It's your birthday. It's the day that you were born. It's your birthday. It's the day your mama brought you home. Birthday. It's a special day. Birthday. Y'all celebrate. Happy birthday.
All right.
Happy birthday. 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 Happy birthday.
All right.
More. Happy birthday. God
How
bless you.
about that? How about that?
Oh my God. That is so beautiful. Moving right along. Oh my. Woo. Child, wait a minute. Now, Katie, time is of the essence, but I have to say something here. I got to say something here. Now, I always got to share a little history. So I'm gonna move around just a little bit. I'm gonna move around a little bit. And you can share this with me too, Katie Lowe. We in this together. Now, us, we always got to, come up with something that we learn or something that we shared or something that we know for our viewers. Some people may not know it, some people may know it. But do you know that Johnny Taylor, his full name is Johnny Harrison Taylor? I'm going to say it again, Johnny Harrison Taylor. Now, he's better known as Johnny Taylor, He was a blues singer. His birthday was May the 5th in 19, if I'm not mistaken, 1934. He was born in Cartersville, Arkansas.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I have to say that he had many hits, many hits. I can recall him, singing a lot of songs that my grandmother and different ones would sing, like wait a minute, which one of them? Who's making love to your lady while you was out making love? And I can just see my grandmama in the kitchen cooking, and she just dancing, having a good time. Boy, and I'll be right there with my grandma, just helping her cooking and everything. Amen. But
Well, another thing about Johnny Taylor was that he performed a wide variety of genres.
yes.
Not only did he sing R&B, he
Yeah.
sang soul, he sang gospel,
Yes,
he
he did.
sang doo-wop, and he also sang that disco lady.
Woo, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
Yes,
you know
he
what?
did.
And he sang with he used to sing with Sam Cooke. Mm-hmm.
Well, I think he took. Did he take Sam Cooke's place
Yeah, he did.
in a group? Yeah, I think he took his. I think he took Sam Cooke's place
Mm-hmm.
in a group, and you know that it was strange that he died when he died. It
Yeah.
was a song that Johnny Taylor made, and I know that we all will remember this song when I say it. It was called Soul Heaven.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and they
Wow.
talk about him dreaming of
Yes.
doing this particular song, and
Mhm.
they said it was like he wanted to. It was like featuring a concert in heaven with all of the people who had went before him
Wow.
when he did this recording of Soul Heaven. And I was just thinking that he died in 2000. And I truly hope when he got to heaven that he had his soul heaven with all of the artists that had gone before him. Ah,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. And I love that song. You know, when I hear
Oh,
that song
that
playing,
song is,
I actually just sit still somewhere. You know how some songs you hear and you just got to sit still. Because it's like they sharing something, a part of them. You know, not to sound, whatever, whatever, but it's like he shared something that was a part of him, with something he saw of himself. And it's like, you know what, world, I want to let you see what I see. And if you can feel me, then come on.
well, you know, the deceased African American musicians who had gone before him, some of them, just think of some of the greats. I'm just thinking way back, like Louis Armstrong.
Hmm.
Could you imagine being in a soul heaven choir, a band with such great
Yeah.
ZZ Hill? I mean, coming up to date, Notorious, what's his name? Notorious
Notorious
Biggie.
B.I.G.
Yeah, B.I.G. I mean,
and
really, I don't know about it because,
Tupac Shakur. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So, I mean, that was such a great thing.
I think all of us have a part of our own soul heaven, if I can say that. It's like I think about Aretha Franklin.
I think she was
I
finna say
think
Aretha
about
Franklin.
that have gone before us. And one day we all will see each other again, right along with our family, right along with our family. So I think it's a beautiful thing when you can share something like that while you're here on this planet Earth, is to say something about heaven. And I think he
Yeah,
saw heaven before he called him home.
a beautiful thing though, since you talk about seeing your family again after you transition, people must understand today. You have
Mhm.
your family. Those of us who have our families right here with us, we must learn how to respect,
Yes.
honor, and do the right thing with those family members that we have here. Don't wait till we get to heaven. Treat them nice while they're right here.
That's right.
Okay, because I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to say that because I wanted to piggyback off of what you said. To see them
Absolutely.
again, but
Mhm.
for those of us who can see them right now, but for those of us who can touch them right now, for those of us who have those family members present in our lives today, be good to them. Treat them with respect. Treat them with honor. Treat them with love. Treat them with kindness. Because you got them right here. Don't wait. Don't wait till they get to heaven. Make your heaven right here on this earth.
Mm.
Because so
That's
many of us, we
saying
don't
it.
do that. So I just had to get that off my
Yeah.
chest.
You're saying it so well, but it needs to be heard. It needs to be heard. We need that. We always need that. When you think you're kind of drifting out into something, how the divine heavenly Father will just make sure you come back in place.
Yeah,
Even
we have
you
we
or
have
me or
families.
whoever.
We have families. We have, listen, Father's Day is right around the corner. We
Mm.
have fathers who don't even speak to their children.
Yes.
Okay? We have fathers who don't know where their kids are. We have kids who don't know where their fathers are. So I'm just saying that while we have each other here on earth, while we are alive on this earth as we know it,
Mm.
Let's learn to love each other. Okay? Let's learn
Yes,
to
and
embrace each other.
now I'm gonna say this, and I'm just gonna be brief because you are touching a personal part of me, which you
Oh,
know how I am. I really don't. You know I don't open up to everyone. I don't. Not being antisocial or whatever. I'm just you know that's just how I am. But I love everybody. Don't get me wrong. Some people is there, some people not. So you have to respect that, and that's how I am with things. And I'm just gonna say this briefly. You know, my father I love him. I love him just as much as I love my mother. And he ain't always made good choices. We none of us make good choices. If you really look yourself in the mirror, like Michael Jackson say, or have sung, is that look yourself in the mirror. We cannot cast a stone no matter how much dirt we see somebody else doing. Remember, you got a little dirt on your shoe too. You understand?
absolutely.
And so, I have to learn to forgive my father because you can hold stuff in your heart that can eat you away because somebody did something you didn't like or they disappoint you and it just eat away. You can be the sweetest person in the world, but you got all this stuff eating your spirit. You got to release yourself. People don't understand when you holding stuff in your heart because somebody did something you didn't like or they did something that hurt your feelings, or they did something that you never imagined them to do. Guess what? They gonna move on, and maybe they have a conscience, and maybe they don't. But the point is, now that's something you got to decide. Because if you don't, it'll eat your spirit up alive. It will deteriorate you inside. Let it go. So let me tell you something. When I had step up and did that, and I'm a grown woman, and I stepped up and did that, I felt something. Not to sound all kooky and crazy because I'm not, but I felt something lift up off of me. And when it lift off of me, for some reason, it lift off my father too. And we were both thinking the same thing and didn't even know it.
Oh, wow.
Didn't even know it until we sat down and had that conversation and talked. And you know what? The rest of the time with my father was beautiful. You hear what I'm saying? So when God did call him home, I didn't have no crocodile tears. I wasn't like them people, oh, no good and well that the sincerity was there. And not only it was there with me, it was there with the rest of the family. It was there, and we was able to bury him peacefully, bury him decently, bury him like he needs to be buried. And so I say this, not to keep time, but any one of y'all that hears this and you need this message, well, there you go. We human beings too. You may see my face, you may hear me singing here and there, but guess what? We human beings too. We have problems like anybody else. I may not put it all on Facebook and everything. I'm not here for that. One of those things. But hopefully it helps somebody out along the way. So God bless you. All right. Now, Katie Lowe, we are at the other part of the show. And that part, oh, wait a minute. Oh, and happy Father's Day, by the way, before I go any farther. Happy Father's Day. I know Memorial Day had just passed. Mine was sweet and safe, and I had a lot of fun. We barbecued. Well, I didn't barbecue this time. My family wouldn't let me. They gave me a break for a chance because I'm always cooking. I just told my guest here, which I'm not going to say who he is yet, what I had cooked last night. I made some fried catfish. I made some macaroni and cheese and some string beans. And I'm telling you, it was delicious. With
All
the
right.
delicious at the end. Delicious. So yeah, my family gave me a break. What about you, as far as the holiday
Yeah,
memorial?
you know what? I look forward to the holidays because Uh, there's a handful of what should I say? On my side of the family, there are a handful of us. But my niece is married, and on her husband's side, there's quite a few. So we usually all get together, and sometimes it's not all of us, but sometimes it makes a nice it makes a nice, should I say, main ingredient, the ingredients that get together. They're nice. They're right for the picture. And we usually get together and we they but everybody they contribute and we cook. And I have to put this out. My niece's husband got a, I hope I'm pronouncing this grill right. It's a Traeger, and this is supposed to be one of the better grills that it cooks with pellets instead of charcoal. And
Oh, okay, the new stuff they're doing now. Yeah.
it can grill, it can broil, it can bake, it can do quite a few different things. And we had like uh, I don't do the beef and the pork anymore. I've gotten older, so I've gotten away from that. But the crab legs that came off the grill, they were great. So
Mm.
I had them do crab legs. I ate crab legs and I ate salmon off the grill. And we had like baked beans and potato salad. And we sat around, we laughed and talked. I mean, sometimes we played cards. My niece likes to play dominoes. I mean, we have a great time when we get together. I mean, we have a great time. Jokes are
All
flying
right.
everywhere, and it's a dog friendly house. So we just have a good time.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Wow, I'm
And
glad you had a good
I
time.
enjoy the hell out of it.
Woo! I know that's right. It's nothing but like family and cooking, cooking and family. I know that's
There
right.
is nothing in the world like family. I'm serious.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. I agree with that 100% and some. But now I gotta get to you got that video. Hey Katie, though, do you have that video to show right quick?
Yeah,
The
I
Laverne
just wanna
music box
I
video.
wanna I just wanna remind everybody this is a Lady Patice live stream show that is a Laverne Music Box production. And the show is sponsored by the Bronzeville Historical Society. The Bronzeville Historical Society. They preserve African American history right here in Chicago. And one of the projects that they're working on is the Nancy Green Project, better known as the re-imaging of Aunt Jemima.
Yes.
Now, even though Nancy Green wasn't born in Chicago, she died here. And she spent a lot of her life here. And the thing that makes this project so unique is that she was buried here in an unmarked grave. So from April 23rd to July 9th, there is an exhibition, should I say, that's running at the Harsh Library at 9525. Is at South Halsted.
Hmm.
Listen, you should get over there and check it out. But before you check that out, this is something I have to share with you. On Juneteenth, if you have nothing to do and you have nothing to celebrate, I have something. First. I'm going to share these two events with you, and then I'm going to share you a video clip. I'm going to share you not part of it. I'm going to share the entire video clip.
Hmm. All
And the
right.
reason is African American history a lot of times is lost. I was just reading about Muddy Waters' house out on the south side. It has just been given landmark status, so that means that they're going to fix this house up now, and it's going to be a landmark. It's over in, I think it's in, is it Lake Park? It's
Yes.
somewhere right
Yes.
here on. I'm gonna get the address before I go, but it has been given landmark status. It's boarded up now, but they won't be able to tear it down. That means that there's going to be some funding, and they're going to fix it up, and it's going to be a museum because African American history is always forgotten. You know why? Because it's torn down, it's destroyed.
Mm.
So if you don't have anything to do, on Juneteenth at 10 o'clock, you can meet me at the Golden Dome. That's right here on Central. I believe that's Central Park, 100
Yes.
North Central Park, right across Lake Street, Lake and Central at the Golden Dome. You can meet me there at 10 o'clock in the morning. You will see part of this exhibition, and this is called, what is it? This is Born a Slave at the Golden Dome Juneteenth at 10 o'clock in the morning. This is educational. This is something that
Yes.
if you don't know about it, you should come out and experience it. Also, on Father's Day, June 20th at 12 noon, 4417 South Stewart. This is, listen, this is, if you didn't celebrate Juneteenth, Father's Day and Juneteenth, you could put them together. This is from 1 to 3
Yes.
p.m. This is also part of the ReImaging of Aunt Jemima exhibition. Come out and check it out. Come out and get this education. Okay? Listen, you can bring your blanket, you can bring your picnic basket. Don't
Yes.
tell anybody, but if you want to bring your own bottle, you can do that. Just sneak and do it. Don't have it all out in the public where everybody can see what you're doing because, your business is not everybody's business. You know how to do things in secrecy. But you should come out and enjoy this free. This is free, and
Yes.
most things you got to pay for, but this is free. So come out and enjoy it. Okay, now let me go find my video clip that I want you to
Yes.
listen. I want you to take time and watch this clip because this clip will educate you, okay, on Nancy Green, who was buried here in Chicago without a headstone. But if you watch this clip, you're going to see that there is a lady in this clip. Now you're going to see more than one lady. You're going to see one lady, you're going to learn about, and then you're going to see somebody else that you might know. So enjoy the video clip, and I'll be back. And my name is Katie Lowe from Rhythm Flow Radio. Watch out now.
The makers of Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, and Mrs. Butterworth all facing criticism and vowing changes in the wake of nationwide protests.
Yes, it's the end of what is one of the longest running trademarks and logos in American advertising. Calls for change came after this TikTok video viewed more than 1 million times, spotlighting Aunt Jemima's origins. Quaker Oats, which is owned by PepsiCo, in a statement says, "We recognize Aunt Jemima's origins are based on a racial stereotype."
Baby, you hungry? Let me fix you some breakfast.
Aunt Jemima?
Did you know the name Aunt Jemima means slave mammy of the plantation South? Did you know the founder, Chris Runtz, a white man, got the name after attending a minstrel show? Think blackface.
America, in the midst of this so-called racial reckoning, untold stories are coming to light. And tonight, a look at a woman born into slavery who would go on to create a delicious recipe many Americans have likely enjoyed. Her descendants hope in our country's push to right past wrongs that there's not an overcorrection and that her legacy can live on. Our Deborah Roberts reports.
Under the grass, it's barely noticeable, an unmarked grave, covering what for nearly a century was an untold story of one of America's hidden figures. You've probably never heard her name, But Nancy Green has likely been in your kitchen. Sherry Williams lives in Chicago's Bronzeville neighborhood and has been shining a light on Nancy Green's story for more than a decade.
Most people have no idea who Nancy Green was. Why is that, do you think?
I believe because she is looked upon as a character, as opposed to a living, breathing individual.
Aunt Jemima. Perfect pancakes in 10 shakes.
The Aunt Jemima recipe, created by Nancy Green, and with it, the birth of the American pancake.
Our beloved Nancy Green, known across the globe as Aunt Jemima, we are here to say we acknowledge you, we love you. We pray that your story remains important to all across the world as a testament to those black women who served in white households at the expense often of neglecting their own families. Nancy Green, we salute you, we honor you, we give glory to your name as a servant of God, as a minister, as a missionary for Olivet Baptist Church, for contributing what you had. The church moved into this edifice in 1918. They were already at 9,000 members.
Wow.
So he had
that was a mega church.
That was a mega church back in the early 1900s. And so Nancy Green would have been one of those who would have funded its move from its smaller location to this beautiful church. And so her timeline is connected to
keep on pressing, keep on moving, don't give up now. We gonna get to the high point, don't give up. Oh, every on the side.
We honor her because of her sacrifices that she made in order to make certain that the ministry of Olivet Baptist Church continued beyond her years. Ashe.
Great legacy. And she also was at the 1893 World's Fair where she sold 50,000 pancakes and established this brand of her own original recipe. The untold story of Bronzeville.
Ashe.
And we owe this and thank you, Sherry Williams, for a 15-year odyssey in which this lady found this gravesite and the history of Aunt Jemima over 15 years.
So we knew that it was going to take an incredible amount of research in order to find what was the thread between her being at the 1893 World's Fair and then ultimately ending up in this cemetery that had a very, I would say, painful history around segregation. At Oakwood Cemetery, there were times in which blacks could not be buried here. So there had to be an enormous outpouring of community in order for her to be buried at this very historic cemetery. Outside of Nancy Green being buried here in 1923, we have Ida B. Wells, who was buried here in 1931.
You have to know the context. You have to know what was going on in the time period, right? That's the important background that good researchers yourselves do. And I think that's really important to reflect in your bibliography.
Here I have in my hand the annotated bibliography, which I'm going to be handing to Miss Sherry.
Oh, thank you.
To put in with the project, so they will know what it's about and how it came to be, everything they need to know about the project.
Thank you. Well, Aaron and Val, I just want to say how much I appreciate knowing that young scholars are doing work that represents our communities, that talks about those figures who need to be celebrated. So when you guys did the Aunt Jemima project, I knew that it was something that absolutely needed to be here in the library. And so I want to thank you both for sharing your work and also for contributing. We have a guest caller, ladies. Nancy Green is here. Ooh. Thank you, Miss Nancy Green. Thank you. Way in the water, God's gonna trouble the water. But it was so long ago I made this recipe. Quaker came and bought it from me. They named it Aunt Jemima. Well, that's what they called me, but you know my name was Nancy Green. And I was the first one to give them the recipe. People may not know who I am. You don't know my name, but just about everybody has had my recipe at their breakfast table. Don't forget, my name is Miss Nancy Green. Call me Aunt Jemima. Call me Aunt Jemima. I'm the original Aunt Jemima. And my name is Nancy Green.
That is a beautiful. That is a beautiful production.
We have audience here tonight. We have audience. You don't see them, but we see them. Thank you. Thank you.
and like I was saying,
Wait a minute.
the Bronzeville Historical Society, they preserve African American history right here in Chicago. And I was speaking of Muddy Waters' home. It's at 4339 South Lake Park. And now it's going to also be preserved as a piece of African American history.
Woo! Yes, yes, yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, Katie Lowe, for that. I really, really enjoyed that. And we need to continue to support each other in every good way as possible. And I want to also say about the event that's going on the 20th and the 19th. There will be music and fun. There will be entertainment. So come on out and enjoy yourself. You and your family. Bring as many people as you can. All right. Next, we're gonna have. I'm sorry. Said something, Katie?
I didn't say anything. I was waiting on you.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, all right. Okay, next coming up, the next voice you hear is Lady Patice. I'll be singing a song. Katie Lowe, I'm gonna allow you to lead the platform. Thank you so much. Hello. All right now, everybody having a good time tonight? It's hot. All right. What I heard about the girl you've been dancing with all over the neighborhood. Tell me, why did you ask me, baby? Or do you think I could? Well, I know your partner never will step aside. I see you through the church all night. Tell me, why do you ask me, baby? I would show you how to do it right. 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 Twist it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. Woo! Here we go, loopy loop. Shake it up, baby. Here we go, loopy now. Well, you been over, let me see you shake a tail, baby. Well, you been over, let me see you shake a tail, baby. Well, you been over, let me see you shake a tail, baby. Twist it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. Woo! Here we go, loopy loop. Shake it up, baby. Here we go, loopy loop. Well, you been over, let me see you shake a tail, baby. Bend over, let me see you shake a tail. Well, you been over, let me see you shake a tail, baby. Well, you been over, let me see you shake a tail, baby. Twist it. Come on now. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I said, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. Come on now. Come on, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Woo. Honey, I'm working out here. Doing two things at the same time. How we multitask. All right. Now we have more music coming up. But let me give you an introduction right here. Just give me 1 second. Hold on. Now, when it comes to music, he gives music. This is the music he gives a whole new meaning that is beyond time. But we are ready for his presentation of superlative and, if I may say, supernatural. Here's a young man with an old soul, but an old soul has a young heart that keeps the circulation of music pumping in every part of the body, soul, and mind of those who hear his sentimental voice. His amazing vocals escalate with a smooth touch that takes the audience to a whole new level of entertainment. Without further ado, allow me, Katie Lowe, and Laverne Music Box Production to introduce to you Theo Huff.
Hey, P, how you doing?
How you doing there?
I'm doing all right.
All right.
You got the elbow, to the elbow.
I got you.
Wow. Wait a minute, I gotta make sure I'm sitting in my chair. I don't want to pass out. Oh my God. Oh my God. God. Thank you, audience. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for coming and being a part of this event.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. So I want to ask you a question. How you been?
Oh, like my grandmother said, I'm doing time to well, baby. Time.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah, I'm doing wonderful.
Wow, God is good all the time.
All the time. All the time.
All right. Yes, yes. So I want to ask you just to get started with the interview. And, how did you start in the music industry? I mean, how did it all begin?
It started off in church when I was 5 years old. You know, my mother, she was a female version of Joe Jackson. So she stayed up on me to keep me out of trouble. And she you know, realized that God blessed me with a gift, and she supported me. She was my backbone to being in this music industry.
Amen.
Yes,
Amen. That ain't nothing but motherly love, honey.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
ma'am.
Yes. You got to appreciate your mom.
Yeah.
I know that's right. And may I ask you, who inspired you to be the artist that you are?
My idols. Oh man, there's so many. There's so many. I'm talking about like Sam Cooke, #1.
Oh, yeah.
Otis Redding. I mean, Ronald Isaac.
You naming some good ones.
Tyrone Davis, Johnny Taylor. So I mean, it's a numerous of great legend artists. So I mean, I just love music.
Wow. And you know, a lot of the names that you had just mentioned, you know, they are some great people to look up to.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I'm quite sure they went through some ups and downs, but you know, they persevered, they made it.
That's right.
And look, you're doing the same likewise.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Yes,
not
ma'am.
only that, you're leaving that trail for the next up and coming
That's right.
artists.
That's right.
You know,
Gotta
so we
pass
got to
on.
keep it going.
That's right.
Oh man, God bless you. God bless you. And do you have any up and coming events that you'll be doing this year?
Matter of fact, I'm Streetport, Louisiana, June the 19th. July 11th, I'm at the Rockford, Illinois Festival. 17th and the 18th of July, I will be having my video release party. So I'm praying that y'all will be there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a good time this year.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Now, Katie Lowe, do you have anything to say? I mean, I know I'm up here talking.
Yeah, I'd like to know. I'd like to know, Theo, were you born here in Chicago?
Yes, I was born on the west side of Chicago.
Okay. So are you a product? Are you a product of Chicago Public Schools? Are you a product of Chicago Public Schools? Are you a product?
I used to work for the board. A student. Yes.
You were. I mean, I'm asking you. Are you a product of Chicago Public Schools? Did you go to school in the Chicago Public School system?
Yes, ma'am. I went to Ryerson Elementary School on 646 North Lawndale on the west side. And I graduated also from Western House High School.
Hey, how about that? You know, it's always great to see young people that have a product. You know, they always talk about the Chicago public school system in a negative way. So it's always great to see people that have come out of that public school system that have done great things. So that's one of the things I guess I always ask when I interview people. It's just to show that there's nothing wrong with a public education. It's just that when you go in the door, you get the education and do something with it. How are you taking your gift? How are you taking your gift and inspiring other young people?
Well, I've been doing it since high school, since I was 14 years old. With the kids that was around my age, they didn't know nothing about Sam Cooke and Tyrone and Johnny. So I used my gift and school talent shows to teach the kids around my age bracket about the history of our music. And I still do that go to different schools, work within the community to teach our black kids, universal kids, about our history of music.
Right, right. Very good. Yes, yes.
Okay,
Okay.
now I can't wait to hear you sing.
Yeah, yeah. What's the name of your new song that is coming out?
My latest song is called "Would You Let Me Come Back Home."
All right.
You know, I'm sorry, baby, but I did you wrong. Would you let me come back home?
All right, all right. Well, that'll do right there. Well, no further ado, we're gonna give the platform over to Theo Huff. I'm gonna step to the side, me and my co-host Caddy Lowe, and we're gonna allow Theo Huff, sorry, to entertain us. Again, let's welcome Theo Huff.
Thank you so much. How y'all doing out there? Hey, y'all ready? Come on, y'all. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby. Come on, everybody, y'all. Ooh, yeah, baby. Yeah. This is Tyrone Davis' song. Oh, darling, I'm so lonely without you. See, I can't sleep at night, always thinking about you. Cause if I had a chance to start all over, I would be wishing on the four-leaf clover, and you would be the last thing on my mind. If I could turn my hands of time. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen here. Oh darling, I can't hold out much longer. See the pain is getting deep, yeah. All the hurt me getting strong, yeah. Cause if I had just one more try, I won't be ever long. To the day that I die, we will have a little short of mine. If I could turn back the hands of time, oh baby, remember girl that I love you, baby. Somebody make some noise out there, y'all. One more thing I gotta tell you, yeah. Listen here, y'all. Oh, darling, please, please let me come back home. Cause your love is so good to me, baby. And I just realized with thought I can't go wrong. Cause you're never had that makes my life complete. If I had just one more step, well, I would love so sweet. And you will be the last thing on my mind. If I can turn back the hands of time, yeah. Come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Turn back, baby, yeah. Yeah. Turn back the hands of time. Turn back, baby. Turn back the hands of time. Turn back, baby. Turn back the hands of time. How many of y'all remember the late great Tyrone Davis? That's one of his songs, hits, Turn Back the Hands of Time. So we're going to turn you back with original, y'all. Step was from Chicago style. Theo Huff, original. What about them red panties? Yeah. Yeah. Well, all the stuff was there. Come on. Shoot it, baby. Shoot it into the yeah. Turn me up a little bit, yeah. Turn me up a little bit, yeah. Wait, go, y'all. Ooh. Listen here. Girl, I saw you from across the room. I didn't want to make my move too soon. I had to find a way to reach your mind. You were just about to run time. Now this moment I have to find where to hide, where to run. That's when I rubbed the sexy thigh. Ooh, to my surprise, wet panties. Woo! Yeah. Me on wet panties. Come on, y'all. I can't wait to get you home, baby, wet panties. Woo! Baby, don't be a strange girl. Wet panties. No, baby, 'cause you don't have to explain, no. I'm just your average chocolate guy. I'm looking for a little honey on the side. I can see it all in your eyes. I know you really want to hear it. Try. Don't be afraid, just let it go. Come on and let the juices flow. Down on me like the morning rain. I'm about to go and straight wet panties. Come on, everybody over there. Yeah, you turn me on, baby. I can't wait to get you home, baby. Brother Marvlin, sing it with me, y'all. Oh, baby, don't be ashamed, girl. Oh, baby, 'cause you don't have to explain, no. I don't need you to be so bold. But I'm sure that I can talk you out of your clothes by the way you looking at me. I can tell that now that we were over agreed to got wet panties. Woo! Yeah, you turn me on, baby, wet panties. Say what? I can't wait to get you home, baby. Oh, baby, don't be ashamed, girl. Oh, baby, 'cause you don't have to explain, no. Yeah, yeah, you turn me on, baby. Say what? I can't wait to get you home, baby. Ooh. Baby, don't be ashamed, girl. 'Cause no, baby, 'cause you don't have to explain, no. You know what, y'all? We gonna do a little Tyrone Davis mix up right here. Say what? Give me that do, yeah. Say, and you were like that, baby. Say what? A step, a time, let's take a step. Say what? Holiday, yeah. You remember the song? Yes. All I wanna do is celebrate with you. Let's take a step. Say what? Holiday, yeah. All you gotta do is step to Theo Huff. Y'all check it out, that song with Panties on YouTube, y'all. Theo Huff. This is my latest song. Oh, this go for the fellas out there. That did they want me wrong. Listen here. Please, oh y'all, let me come back home, baby. 'Cause I did you wrong. Y'all say it, baby. I said, please, ooh, baby, let me come back home. Yeah. 'Cause I miss some love, baby. Listen here. Girl, I know that I did you wrong. I even stayed out in the streets there. Say what? Oh, just a little too long. I thought the grass was green there. You know what? waiting on the other side. Boy, I tell you that little woman, yeah. She took me for a test drive. Please. Oh, baby, let me come back home, baby. Yes, I did, baby. Yes, I did you wrong. Ooh, baby. Let me come back home, baby. I miss you, love, girl. Listen here. See, my mama always showed me you don't miss your water till your well run dry. See, I was a sucker for that little girl. Oh, that woman that caught my eye. Now I'm losing her. This woman has to be. And now my heart feels so bad lonely, yeah. Back home, baby. Yeah. Yes, I did, yeah. Girl, I'm sorry I did you wrong, baby. Please, baby. Let me come back home. Cause I miss your love, baby. I can't leave you alone, no. This woman I had, yeah, got a little love left for me. But I can't wait too long. Cause I know she's soon be gone. You ready? So please. Let it go. I'm back home, yeah. I need your love. I need the love right here next to me, yeah. So I know, baby. So I need you right here. I need you right here by my side, baby. Oh, I need baby. I miss a time we used to sit together. Hold together, baby. Hold hands together, girl. Let me come back home. Would you let Theo come back home, baby? Love you. Thank you. So you know one thing, we got one more. Can we take it way back? Marvlin, Patice. What we gonna do right here? Go way back. Back at the time. Come on, everybody, y'all put your hands together like this, y'all. Everybody that's watching this, come on, put your hands up. Put your hands together at home, y'all. A lady at the casino. Come on, y'all. She lost all her money. Yeah. Turn me up just a little bit. She said, don't feel sorry for me. No. Don't feel sorry, honey. Oh, no. She said, if you want to do a lady a favor, and what I want you to do, yeah. She said, that's $2. Until the next time I see you. Oh, these last $2, yeah, I'm not gonna lose. These last $2, yeah. I said, wait, gonna lose. $1 for the best man, other one for the jukebox. I said, I'm gonna lose, yeah. I gotta say, y'all, listen here. She said I wasn't big, yeah. If my man didn't treat me right, she said, Patice, came over here to catch him, yeah. Cause I've sneak around every night, yeah. Brother Jerome, he said, yeah. I call up in the sea, yeah. And I put all of my money on her. And I love got a machine. Fuck these last $2 a day. I'm gonna lose these last $2, baby. So ain't gonna lose some. I $1 for the bus fare, other one for the jukebox. The down home news. Yeah. Listen to this so far. Yeah, listen. I'm gonna do that for you. I need some big head. These ones and two. You know what, baby? You know what? My baby love me with violence. Say what? And sex and the now. This for the grown people out there watching. I need some big head. I don't pay for this brand new ride. You know, I'm a Lexus man. You know that day. I need some big head. To keep my bed and share it. You know what I need? Oh, these last $2, I'm not gonna do it. These last $2, so ain't gonna do nothing. $1 for the bus fare, other one for the jukebox. I'm not gonna lose. I think I gotta say no. I'm not gonna lose. So I'm gonna lose. $1 for the bus fare, other one for the jukebox. I'm gonna down home news. So I'm gonna do my money now. I gotta pay my phone bill. I gotta pay my light bill, y'all. I sure ain't gonna lose some now. This is Theo Huff. Sing it to you, sing it to you, yeah. I'm not gonna live. The last $2, I need some big head, honey. So ain't gonna lose. No. $1 for the bus fare, other one for the jukebox. I'm down home blue. So not gonna lose. Thank you, y'all. Love you. My name is Theo Huff. Love you. Miss B.
Oh my God. Let me get my mic.
Right there.
Oh my. Woo! Oh my goodness. How long? Oh my goodness. Yeah. I could. You know, I could stay in my seat.
I saw you over there get down.
I could not stay in my seat, man. You're just so electrifying. Yes, oh my God. God gave me that gift. Keep on using it well. Keep on keeping him in your life, and you will go so far. Yes, oh my. And he has such a humble spirit about himself. I mean, you know, I know when I made you well.
Yes,
I think I got a little space. Just, you know, come on, baby.
Yeah,
oh my God. I want to say thank you so much for coming and being a part of our event. Can you come back again, Katie? No?
Can I come back, Miss Katie? Katie, baby, yeah. Can I come back?
Oh, well, she'll come back right after these messages. But anyway, I want to say thank you to Jerome. We have him in the house helping us with the sounds. He's doing such an awesome job. I want to thank Sugar Mama over there. She's here also a part of our production. She does such a good job behind the scenes, behind the scenes. Yes. She makes sure that we have everything. It's so many moving parts. To allow us to keep doing what we're doing, to support them in every way as possible. I want to thank Katie Lowe. That's my girl. I love her. I want to thank DJ Mac. He does an awesome job. He makes sure that we have everything together. Yes, he works behind the scene, after the scene, beyond the scene. But that man is there every step of the way. Thank you so much, DJ Mac. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss nobody. Most of all, we want to thank our viewers. Y'all want to see the dress I have? I know I take pictures afterward, but here I am. You know, I got a dress to impress. You know what I'm saying? But we want to thank you all so much for being a part of this event, being a part of this night. We hope you had a good time. We hope you come back again. Is there anything I'm missing here? You want to say anything, Theo?
First of all, I would like to say thank you so much, Ms. Patice, for having me. Ms. Katie, thank you so much. I would like to thank God, first of all, for making everything possible here that we're doing. And to all my fans out there, and to the viewers that's listening to us, y'all, Lord, we got to pray and stay on the one, y'all, and help one another, y'all, at this point in time. My name is Theo. I love you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much. And amen to that. Amen. Keep God first. Is there anything I'm missing here? I guess not. Well, tune in June the 24th. If love is on your mind, come on, y'all. Why look any further? I'm your mojo lady. Just give me your hand. Come on. And come with me today. Come on, Theo. Under the star, let me show you the way. I will take you on a joy ride that you won't ever forget. You will be hooked, baby, once you kiss these lips. I'm gonna spell on you. The woman can love you like I do, and I love you crazy. I'm your mojo lady. Come on, I'm your mojo lady. Taking it easy. Come on. It's not in my bag of tricks. This love don't come easy. So I won't be your crazy. Yeah. Stay on my good side and don't ever do me no wrong. No wrong, no. I put a love spell on you. You always will be in my arms. I put a spell on you. No other woman can love you like I do, and I love you, crazy. I'm your mojo lady. Come on. You can't run. Oh no. You can't hide. No. Once you get a taste, baby. Oh, yeah. You feel me all up inside. Come on. Yeah. Inside your body. Lady Patice, come on. Each and every day. Yeah. Inside your mind. Come on. You won't go astray. Woo! I put a spell on you. I'm a woman gonna love you like I do, and I love you like crazy. I want to lady. I'm your mojo lady. Come on.
Mojo lady girl, yeah. Come on. Be my mojo lady girl, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, you can be my mojo lady. You can be my mojo baby. Patice, y'all, come on. Yeah. Thank you. Good night. Yeah. I love y'all so much.